Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Serafin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So this video is a demonstration of what I did for the Pacific Northwest Bremerton July 2024's event hosted by me, Alice Serafin. HPC is for hidden paperclip. Now I will be demonstrating this in person at the event. I have all the supplies cut for everybody. But I wanted to do this on YouTube, so if somebody has to leave early, they can still see this. So give me a minute. I forgot to write it down. I am going to make 4 hidden paper clips out of one 12 by 12 sheet, which needs to be cut down. Let me give you a quick look-see at what I'm talking about. Here we go. Where's my tag? My tag is missing. Here's a tag. This is not the tag. There's a tag. It holds a little tag. It is a very secure paper clip, I'm telling you. It really sticks on there, right? And here's another one. As you can see, there's that one. Here's this one. Oh, that one's glued shut. That's why it's there. This is a scrap of one. We are making this size. I just accidentally, this was my sample and I glued it, and it can go any way. So I'm a fan of these. I absolutely love them. They can mark pages in the book, but let me go ahead. I don't need much room here. So PNW Bremerton, July 2024. Hopefully this event will be on the 14th. And this is the hidden paper clip. Okay, so you need a piece of 12 by 12 cut to 10 by 10 and 3/4. You're going to score it 1 3/4, 3 3/4, 5 3/4, 7 3/4, 9 1/4, and then at 10. And then it's all about the folding. Now I'm going to tell you, you can use any size paper clip that fits in here. All I have, tomorrow I'm going to go buy more paper clips, but all I have are these little ones from the dollar store, and that's what we are going to use. So I'm going to tell you that I tried using the scoreboard and I kept puncturing my paper, so I'm going with the trimmer. So I need to move stuff aside. So the first thing we're going to do is cut our paper. Not sure if you guys will see all this, but we're going to start at 10. And the reason why I'm going to cut at 10 is so once I cut to the 10 3/4, I don't have to turn my paper again. So this is at 10 inches. Turn it, and I'm going to cut it at 10 3/4. Now it's in the position for me to score. So I'm going to scoot this. I guess I'm going to have to make it scoot over as we do this. So you're going to score it 1 3/4, 1, 2, and 3. That's my magic number. Yes, it is. Light, even, steady pressure. 1, 2, and 3. And at 5 3/4, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to scooch it down. 7 3/4. Now, while I am doing this, I am pushing slightly up so it goes against this edge. 1, 2, and 3. Now it's at 7 3/4. So next it's at 9 1/4. 1, 2, and 3. And I need to tell you, and then we're going to score it at 10. So I was laid up in bed from emergency abdominal surgery. Okay, this is still at 10 3/4. And I was watching YouTube channels, guys. And on Pink Monarch Crafts, I saw this, she made this little pocket paper clip. So that is where my idea came from. I can't say my fold is identical to hers because I just kind of watched it and I'm like, okay, I can go do this. And I did. So I cannot promise mine is identical, but that is where the inspiration is. So it's at 10 3/4. Now we're going to turn it. Now we're going to cut. We can close this up. And we're going to cut 4 strips at 2 1/2. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so these are going to go into my box for the event, as this is just an extra side thing to use up some of my extra DSP. This was the Delightfully Eclectic massive pack of paper that was free with Celebration. That's what I chose to do these. So I'm making these into name tags, and I love to reuse my packaging until I can't use it no more. So let me show you a couple. Oh, that one's missing its tag. I know there's an extra tag in here. Let's see. There we go. I knew there was an extra. Oh, this is my measurements. So this is the Essential Tag Punch, which I'm also using because it works. And this is just going to go in there, in that little pocket slider. So this is my paper clip is going to sit right here. We're going to make one, but these are for the name tags. I'm going to use my label maker and put their names on those. This is an extra tag. And let's close this up. Nice and tight. These are going to go into my box of goodies along with the sample measurements. And I have one. Where did it go? I have one. Same paper, just different print. Here we go. There's my paper clip. So let me show you my measurements. So here we go. So I have 1 3/4, 3 3/4, 5 3/4 is where you put your paper clip, 7 3/4, 9 1/4, and at 10. So how do I start this? Well, besides that let me just walk you through it. So this is the 5 1/2. I fold up from the 2 short ends and I scored. Then I fold the 2 short score lines back on itself, and then this one up on itself, and this is creating my pocket. So I'm going to put glue here to glue it down to the bigger half. Then open this part up. There we go. Now, I love how this is here, right? But when you'll see when I go to do my paper clip, you're not going to see this. So, because this piece here is actually going to come here. So, I am going to take this scrap piece and I am going to glue it onto here because I just think this is adorable, that line. The others didn't really have it. This print deserves it. So this is an extra detail bit. So here we go. And I don't have a full piece, and that's okay because this is a pocket, right? All right. Trying to get it over. Okay, so now this is my, turn it this way. So now you got to find where you put your paper clip. So if this is folded up, my paper clip goes right here at the 5 1/2 inch score line. Paper clip, right? Fold it in half, stick the paper clip on there. I am literally using masking tape, guys. This is some really, really old, thick, tacky masking tape by Scotch 3M. And you'll need a piece front and back. Or you can use whatever you like. Like I said, I am using this because this is not going nowhere. Just getting it around the nooks and crannies. I done them with score tape as well, but this I think is just quicker. Okay, so my paper clip is secured. Now I'm going to take this piece and fold it over. Look at that. It's that simple, but we need to glue all of this, right? So glue here. Don't worry about glue in there really, because it's going to be bumpy. So I'm going to take it like this. I'm going to use my bone folder to go over my glue around the paper clip area. I know that's going to be bumpy, but that's just how it is. Okay, so you don't want anything glued here because that's where the paper clip, that's a nice tight paper clip, guys. It really is. That's where that goes. Let me show you with the blue. Okay, so you don't want anything in that area because that's where that's going to go. But now this piece comes over like so. This is where we added that little detail. That won't be happening at the event. It's just because I saw it and I was like, oh, that'd be so cute. So glue, 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 glue. Whatever adhesive you want to use. Now remember, it's going over the paper clip. So it's going to be bumpy there. I'm not trying to get that flat. All I want are the sides and this bottom bit flat. Now you can do one of two things. You could glue this down. Looks like I didn't get it quite there. So you can take your snips, scissors, whatever you like. I'm just trying to cut that off. You could glue this on there, but this is where I want my little tag to go. So I'm going to open this up and I'm going to put glue right here and right here. Whatever adhesive you want. I'm even going to add some down here at the bottom. Now I'm going to push it up and I'm going to give it a second or two to sit together. So we can use another couple of paper clips to let that secure on there. So we have our little detail. Now for the event, I'm not doing anything to this, but since we have it, what can I add to it? We can add, trying to think, is there like a little flower or something I could do? A little, oh, what about the, just wondering. I really like this. Little detail, little, oh, the petal art stamp set. You could do a butterfly. There's lots of things you could do. I had all these daisies from Delightfully Eclectic, but I really don't think I like the daisies. Those are on most of the other ones. The daisies with this. So let's see about just punching a flower. I want those like that. That might be too big. So let's punch the other two and see which ones work. All right. That one might be the ticket. I don't know. I'm not sure if I even like those. I don't like those at all right now. I could do this. I'm thinking, what do I have that's like a half circle? Let's see, a 1-inch circle punch. Let's try this. We're going to go with this print. Yes, this is going to do it. So I'm going to fold this in on itself in half. Put some glue in it on both sides because the little tag is going to go in here. I'm going to go like that on both sides. in there. We have a cute little detail for our pocket. Just, you can write a little note. There's lots of things you could do with this. So let's grab my catalog now that I have another idea. So here's another pocket. Something to go in there. We have 3 different ones. Oh, I have 4 too. Let me show you. I have another one. The first one I did was for a paper pumpkin video. Look. That was project number 25 for March 2024's paper pumpkin. Oh, I lost a gemstone. Gonna have to write that. So anyways, this is a really thin one, but it's the same thing. This one has, with this one, it is a bit different. There's not all the folding, but the back is shorter than the front, and I find that very, very handy dandy because it helps you to catch it. So you go like that, right? And go inside. And there is a piece of paper in there. There is a trick to that hidden bit to make it slide. This one's really tight. Oh, I could do a flower on this. Let's see. I wasn't going to leave that punch. I'm not going to either. That tag, it was just handy. This one, the tag got up. So anyways, there you go. I'm going to show you once again how you fold this up. So 1 3/4, 3 3/4, 5 3/4, 7 3/4, 9 1/4, and 10. First, fold up by the 2 little ones, right? Then fold 1 back, 1 upon itself. Paper clip goes right here. Then you fold this to the back, this over the paper clip, glue the sides down, and you have your pocket hidden paper clip. You won't see it in there, but it's there. So that is how that works. Almost like a matchbox, almost. So thanks for watching, everybody. For those who attended the event, I hope you enjoyed this project. I sure enjoyed playing and making these. Thank you all very much, and I hope to see you again in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now.